I don't really remember. I never remember what I did last, but it's like I can't just keep a mental log of it until I like get in. Although now that we are here, I see I have the repulsion cannon. We have some stuff to do. I went to the ship last time and I got a whole bunch of just bullshit. But I also got a ton of good stuff last time, including the battery charger, which I have a ton of these, but I'm gonna just drop them in there. I just got a bunch of collectibles. I also got a few upgrade modules for the sea moth, including the storage and the depth module. So now I can go 300 meters down in the sea moth, which enables me to do a bunch of other cool stuff. So for example, that pod that's 300 meters down would be easier to get to, as well as that one's only 100 meters down. I'm gonna put some of these posters up because I don't really have anything to do with them for now. We can make the prawn suit now too, which is critical, and I think we do that in the mobile vehicle bay, if I'm not mistaken. I just need to get these out of my inventory and not taking up like chest space. This I want to put away because this will be very, very, very nice for when we get a cyclops, of which we do not have yet. These nutrient blocks are also really, really nice. If anything, do I have a food locker? I think I did. This was the closest thing. I really only need to bring one of these for a whole trip. Let's, I'm gonna make that my food locker, so I can, you know, have that there. And then some extra med kits here. Got plenty of water on me. I really only need one of these. Maybe some extra, like, peepers, just in case. So I'll go ahead and cook 2 of those up. And we got if I remember correctly, we got a radio message last time too, that I should probably check out. I do think what I want to do is make that vehicle upgrade terminal, because I can actually do some pretty cool stuff. The repulsion cannon shoots things away. I do also need the prawn suit, and I need aerogel to do that, which is fairly difficult to get because I need rubies to do that, and I have not found those yet. Also, I can start making some of the rocket stuff. I can start making a baby rocket. Vehicle upgrade console. I can do this as long as I find some copper. I need 2 more copper. But I do think that's what I'm going to work on first today. Hell yeah, I got my baby rocket. Or at least, that's pretty much the end of the game. But if I was to... Here's the thing. I mean, you saw that the tower blew up the ship that went to go, like, save us. So what we need to do is we need to cure the sickness as well. Because the, what was it? The tower, the computer in there said that entities that are infected are not allowed to leave the planet. You know, I guess to contain it. Now that being said, I am infected, given that the self-scan says that I am. Yeah. So I do need to cure that before we can leave the surface. So even if I have the rocket, I can't do anything about it up until I've cured it. So that needs to happen first. And I do think we're going to check out some of these life pods next, as soon as we have the vehicle upgrade console. But what I love is the lights on this, because I can actually, like, see at night, make journeys during that time way, way, way easier.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I might as well heal this to full, even though I don't necessarily, like, need to, but... Okay, so I need copper wire first. And then I think it was a wiring kit or a computer chip or something, but I've got most of that stuff already. Computer chip. And what do I need to make that? Computer chip. Gold. Oh, so I will need 2 copper wire. So I need to find 2 more copper because I need even more copper wire. But what was the last thing? Was titanium, which I have plenty of right back here. I'll need to go get more of that soon here because I am starting to run low. How are we doing on power also? We're at 500 out of 500. Got plenty of mushrooms to keep it going in there, so I need to go find, there's that one giant coral tube. That would be great if I could find it, but I really, truly have no idea. I've just been kind of like finding the rocks, which there are some more places that have like higher concentrations of the rocks. And it's just kind of hard to remember where everything is because it's not like, I don't know, the terrain is not nearly as memorable as like a game like Minecraft, I feel like. Now these guys, for enameled glass, I know that's something I'm going to need for the prawn suit. You use their teeth and combine it with glass. And the easiest way you can get teeth is by giving them the salvage and they like bite it, and sometimes they'll lose a tooth. And I need to make that happen because as of right now I have no, I think those things are called stalkers, so I think the item is called a stalker tooth. But as of right now, I don't have any of those, and I will start needing those like crazy soon here. I think I've started to drain this area of its resources, and I think I'm gonna have to start going a little bit farther away if I'm gonna keep finding more materials. I know you can still find the rocks in the creepvine forest over here, but I haven't really been this way. Scanner rooms are a little bit mid at best. They're just kind of weird in how they work because you have to use that like the cameras to use it, and it was I don't think it was worth putting my resources into because the stalkers kept grabbing my cameras. It was like there's no point to grabbing the stalker teeth if they keep moving them from the location I think they're at. And this is only the 6th stream I've done on this world, and we've actually made some pretty incredible progress here. Though I think the thing that really took the longest at first was trying to get the multi-purpose room, because at that time my sea moth couldn't go down far enough, so I had to use my sea glide to get past that point. But I should have everything I need now. I just need to make one more set of wire, and then I can make the vehicle upgrade console. And I honestly don't know if I'm making this because it's useful or because you can do a bunch of fun, stupid shit with it. There it is. And I can place it just anywhere kind of here. I need to make sure that my, I think I had accidentally found one of those islands, too. Okay, so yeah, there's not anything really important I can do with it, but I can, like, recolor it. Although, there's a vehicle upgrade fabricator. I forgot about this. So, okay, so that is, yeah. That is critical, though. I did not realize that this is where the fabricator for the vehicle was. Rubies is kind of my next priority here, but I do not have those yet. And my next goal, I think, is to go see some of these other life pods, because I'm just now getting to a point where I'm able to dive down to bigger depths. It's like, what do I call it? I think I'm gonna call it beans, just because I can. And then you can actually set the color on it, and this is one of the coolest little features. I kind of like that mint color. You can change the color of pretty much everything there. Beans, the sea moth. This is my second sea moth after I accidentally broke my first one, but now that I've got that console, I can actually kind of customize it more. I wonder. I don't know if the marker will actually pop up as beans or if it will still say sea moth, but I think that would be really funny. And I think before I go, maybe I'll get some additional water. I think I'll be fine with the water I do have, but just to be like safe, I think it's probably a good idea if I do have just like a really large amount of water. Because now I also, thinking about that, I just got another radio message. Thinking about that, I have that extra storage unit on my Seamoth now, so I can bring a little bit more back with me than I was previously able to do. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to this radio message.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us, and I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
So the funny thing about that is I actually have already been to Lifepod 4 in the last episode. I was saying literally how I was surprised I hadn't seen that one yet, because I remember that one being a pretty early Lifepod to go to. Not only that, but I also have those coordinates from Lifepod 6 that tells you the direction you're supposed to head from Lifepod 4, which I also found on the last stream. So I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and pop the water into the storage. It's not a lot of storage, but it's enough. I'll keep 2 waters on me for now until I need more. I mean, I technically have all of them on me, but I think I want to go to Lifepod 12. I don't really know for sure what is in Lifepod 12, and it's kind of been a while since I've gone directly this way, so we're gonna see along the way if we find like another section of the ship. But if I remember correctly, I think this is the direction to the Mushroom Forest. I see another Lifepod also sitting right here, so I think I think this one is 6. I just want to make sure before I pass it up. Yeah, that's 6. I've already been there. So this is Mushroom Forest. What is that? Is that a Cyclops piece?
100 meters. Oxygen
It might be.
decreased.
Cyclops hull fragment. That is great, because I need 1 more now. And you can find most of the Cyclops pieces. Oh, I think this is a bridge fragment, but I already have all the bridge. I might as well scan it though. You can find most of the Cyclops pieces in this kind of mushroom forest. I don't like where this is taking me, because that's kind of over that drop off, and I know once we start to leave the mushroom forest, that's where things start to get a little bit more hostile than they usually have been. Oh yeah, I see the bulbs there, and I remember the zone being... Yeah, those things there, those guys might actually attack me in the Seamoth. But if Lifepod 12 is down there, and it helps me, I don't really want to mess with those guys. Oh! Okay, these things definitely attack me, because that one's following me. Those were the ones I was most scared of. I really do not like this area. But I see it. I don't know whether or not this is actually going to be worth it or not.
Passing 200
Okay.
meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, there's a crew log. That can't be the only reason we came over here, though. There's got to be more stuff outside of it.
Data.
I think it's really referring to... That can't really be it, was it? Ooh. That thing is really hurting my Seamoth. Wow. Okay, I'm actually gonna back out of that for now. I know where it is. I'm gonna turn that beacon back on. Ow! Stuff is hitting me really hard. This is not good. I need to get out of here. I think... There's a ruby, though. There's rubies here. Okay, this stuff is really coming after me, though. There's also the shale outcrops, which I know you can find diamonds in. So, actually, while I'm backed up, I might as well go ahead and repair this. That was kind of close. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, I forgot to mention this, but in the Cyclops, the big submarine, you can hold your Seamoth or your prawn suit in the bay, and you can release it. It's got its own like tiny moon pool room, and that's why it's so critical to have one of those sea moths, because they're pretty weaponized, and also some of those bigger animals won't attack me as much. You can also make torpedoes to defend your cyclops a little more, but I've never done that. You know what? It might be worth going back to that cave where that habitat was now too, now that I can actually go down there safely in my sea moth. Thinking about it. Because that cave was easily in the 300 range. Or actually, rather the 200... What is that? Rather the 200 or 300 range. And I wasn't able to safely bring my previous sea moth down. I know I need one more of the hull, but what else do I need? The engine. And I think I can find those a little bit closer to the island itself. But I'm not sure on that. Because I feel like I remember most of the pieces being in the mushroom region. Yeah, I think I would rather empty out all the stuff I got just before we go do this. Should probably make some more lockers, to be completely honest. Maybe like an electronics locker. Or like electronics components. But we are making quite a bit of progress here. Yeah, I think we're gonna put like stuff like copper and gold and silver. We're gonna move those into their own like specialized locker here. See, this is why it's critical to organize your stuff, because sometimes you forget how much stuff you actually have. Like, I've got so much gold. I actually did not realize that. I need more of these gel stacks, too, to make aerogel, which is something that, you know, I need to actually go ahead and make either the Cyclops or the prawn suit. Yeah, I need 2 aerogel and enameled glass. I think it might be worth going ahead and get some stalker teeth, but I don't know, maybe the scanner room might be, because I am right next to a creepvine forest, and normally I'm not. I need to find a piece of salvage that I can kind of throw at them. There's some. I think we'll go ahead and grab 2 of these. We won't convert this into to titanium just yet, because we need to kind of just throw it around the stalkers. So these guys here, they won't hurt me. Yeah, see, they do pick those up, and they have a chance of dropping teeth when they do. There's also sometimes you can find them just on the ground in here, but there's just so much plant life that it's kind of difficult. And it might be if you like have to throw it as the user, I think. So let me put all these in my inventory, in my hotbar. I don't really know. Oh yeah, you just drop it like that. Okay, that makes sense. I just need these teeth. They're just so hard to get. And I know I'm gonna need a bunch of them too, which I think is the worst thing about it. Oh crap! I forgot I'm not invincible. It has been a long time since I've had to go up for oxygen. That's actually crazy. I should also probably I was not looking at my vitals at all. I should probably go back to my sea moth and drink some you know, water. And that meter's only 100 to begin with. Is one of them after me? Where is he? I think he just tried to eat my sea moth, but he's not doing a great job of it. Ooh, he is after me. I think it does need to be when they're after you, but I'm really not sure on that. Okay, well, this might not be working. Oh, there's one right there. What the heck?
New blueprint acquired.
I don't know. I just feel like I remember this being... Ow. What if I just throw all of them on this? Oh, that's the sound it makes. I was right. I was right. I was right. Okay, so I've got 2 now. Okay, there's another one after me, I think. Where'd he just go? It's like not a particularly safe way to do this, but if it works... Well, I've got 2 stalker teeth. It's better than none. Let me grab one of these. Oh, there's another one. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and go on back to, the base. I do want to make one of these, just so I can mark locations. That's what the beacons do. Okay, well, I have stalker teeth now. I forget what it takes to make enameled glass, but let's see. Just stalker teeth and glass. I probably should have assumed as much, but... I know I'm gonna need a few of those, so I might as well have some ready so I don't waste it on something else while I'm doing this. Oh, I just put my stalker teeth away. I don't know how many I need for the prawn suit, but I know I definitely also need some for the cyclops as well. Let's see how many I need for prawn suit. Oh, I only need 1. That surprises me. Plasteel is like a stronger titanium ingot, and I can make that by combining, I think, a titanium ingot with lithium, if I am correct. And that's where lithium starts to become really important, because it's like a hardened alloy. Yes, so it's a titanium ingot and 2 lithium. And I've got plenty of titanium to go ahead and make this into a plasteel ingot. So 1 titanium ingot and 1 or 2 lithium. And now I can make plasteel. Maybe I should also look into the upgrades that I can make, because I can make Seamoth upgrades apparently here, and I can make them in... You know, I have an extra battery. I might as well make the better knife. I've got plenty of extra batteries, actually, so if I can just go ahead and use one. But what's the difference between the modification station upgrades and the ones over here? I can make another storage module. That's pretty easy. So it looks like you can make some of the same ones. You can make a solar charger, which I did not know. I have never seen that chemical. I do think that the prawn suit is what I should be working on. And I've got a good amount of it. I've got an enameled glass. I've got... Oh, I need 2 plasteel ingots. Let me go ahead and do that before I forget. And then I can make 1 more plasteel, so I can have that for the prawn suit. The prawn suit's a really cool thing. It's not the best to get around in, and that's why I like to take the cyclops prawn suit combo